Everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and I am running the Fearless Burglar, Fearless difficulty, and I am in West Rohan, or Edoras to be more precise. I'm just continuing on with the epic to the point where I can get more access to other areas. Okay, good place to read. Read the proclamation, and there's going to be a few people that need to be convinced. Yes, reluctantly agrees to leave the city. Reluctantly agrees to leave the city. Okay, let's go to the next region. So there's a fair amount of epic that needs to be done to open up all of Western Net. Okay, should be just up here, I think. Okay. And I have to convince a few people.
Do you have the time to spare an old woman, tidings bearer?
I have to take that to a wagon, if I remember rightly. Yeah, can't go straight into that, and I didn't have my coffee before I started. So, it's going to be a bit of a hop, step and a jump. Then I will have my coffee because it is an extra 10% run speed. Okay, let's go to the next one. There's a bit more that's needed here. I've got my milestone set to here, so that's good, at least initially. Okay, Durlaf. What do you want, Durlaf? Growling dissenters. Okay, let's see what the growling dissenters have to say to me.
What gives you the right to order us out of
Okay. Okay, that was all that was necessary, was to give a devastating hit with coup de grace. That was good. Well, there's no others there. That's done. I'll go and read the proclamation of the last location. Okay. So I've got gear that gives me a devastating hit with aim, so they fixed that. It was not working for a while, but since I stopped playing and started up again with this character, they have fixed it for that set, which is good. So I can quite happily play it again. Well, I've been doing other things. Okay, A1. Right. Yeah, so the high bolt set is level 86 gear, and it should stay good for a fair while.
It will be some time before all the people are ready to leave, but this is a start.
It's about the same, but with finesse. That's okay.
Rima has fled the city, but I believe some of his allies remain.
Okay, search the locations. I'm still not able to get out of the city. I don't think I'm able to get out of the city until Eowyn assigns me to go and look after other people, look other cities, other towns. But that's okay. So yes, running on fearless at fearless level. Now there should be 3 locations. Yep, this is the first one. I'm going to be doing a bit of fighting here. Okay, let's work on the assumption that I have to she was aggressive. I think I'll probably have to fight her again, but that's okay. Yep, I did. Yep. It doesn't quite work 100%. Okay, another coup de grace. And let's keep going. So having added that tracery in for coup de grace, I've made some changes to the original build, which I did mention in the last video, but I can do it again at some point. So I'll go and have a look at the timber pile. Yeah, that'd be right. Okay. There was the coup de grace. Yeah, still did it. Okay, but I do have to actually look at this. And I have another push to another location. I should really be having the food and all the other things, but at this point, I'm just trying to get out of Edoras. Don't exactly know why they locked everything behind talk to Eowyn. Okay. I suppose it's all the preparations for disembarking. When it's all ready, she gets to say, okay, it's time to go and help everybody else. Now I'm running this at Fearless. I've said this in the last video, but so that the Eye of Sauron and things like that can turn up. The Burglar has particular problems with elites, but
You found some of Grima's allies and defeated them?
okay, that's not as... Oh, actually, maybe that's better than the Bracelet of Protection, so...
My preparations continue, but my uncle's are complete.
Okay, so talk to Theoden in... Okay. And put that item on the second location. Okay, Theoden, let's have a look. Let's have a conversation.
Riders are ready to depart, as am I.
I'm going to watch the company go to war.
It is time.
And yes, everything has to happen.
The king has mustered a force of more than 1,000 spears and prepares to ride for Isengard. Will he return to Edoras in this life?
Okay. Following him along the path. We'll grab something to eat before we go.
While I ride to Isengard, I would have you lend your aid to those who remain behind.
Our friend is not right with us.
There are dangers both behind and ahead, Eomer.
Okay, yeah. Talk to these three. I shall go and talk to these three. They have some import in this game. Legolas, Aragorn, Gimli, Theoden, and good old Glaurwine, who was banished but came back anyway and got us into West Emnet.
I am ready.
So I'll bring those up while I'm here, just because I have a bit of time.
Glaurwine, do you know why I've called you before me?
I do, my king. My friends and I returned to Edoras against your direct command.
Why did you do this?
We did this out of love, my king, and fear. Love of the Mark, and fear for its people.
I share this love, Glaurwine, and this fear. But a king's word is law, and must be obeyed. You will not escape judgment.
That is just, my king. I submit to your will.
I ride to war. It is like to be my last riding. I need a minstrel by my side to record the deeds that await.
My king?
It will be your burden to witness my final days, if this be they, and record them in song.
You will return from the battle, my king.
That may be so. Do you accept my judgment?
I do, my king.
Okay. Let's keep going. Time to depart.
Forth, Aerolingus.
Okay. They have all gone.
So they are gone. May they ride to victory. My uncle has commanded that I bring
Entwade.
to Dunharrow.
Okay, travel to Entwade, but I also have
In need of your aid.
travel to Entwade in Kingsteads. Okay, you will fail if you complete in the King's Awake before speaking to Thane Edric. Well, I am going to talk to Thane Edric. Hello, Thane.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands. There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
This is the... Sorry.
Curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Yeah.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
Now, I have a number of things to do in this area, but we will first try taking down some riders. I think, no, the riders aren't in that list yet so far. Pillagers are the ones that have to go.
Rohirrim will need your aid.
Okay, and I have a vector quest which is yellow, which is nice, because I will take those, and I've even got one that's higher than my level, higher than I can reach. Okay. So I'll take that off the list. And I will gather some people. And another one. Talk to Ordgar. Okay. gather some more people. I'll sneak up on this one and say hello. Okay, that's 4. Another inhabitant. That's the 5th. Okay, so next is pillagers. After I've talked to Inglook. So I think there's going to be a fair attack on this location, which is going to be the first test of the fearless.
Find aid in time.
It's going to be the first test of the fearless setting for this character.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Okay, let's get out of here. Now the pillagers are on the other side. So yes, that's up near where the stores are, and that's where it's going to get interesting.
Our mission is dire.
The White Hand is wicked.
Okay, let's go and get some pillagers. Leave those on there. Warrior. Now I am going to be a little bit concerned about the pillagers may actually be elites, which is going to be fun. That's an ambusher. Okay, well, I'm still not concerned, but I am going to have to probably take 1 or 2 of these out. Let's have a look. Okay, that makes me feel better. So the non-elites are still not going to be a particular problem, but there's going to be. Okay, there are ambushes. Oops, I interrupted that. I'll actually take this one out. No, I can get by without that. That's good. Can I get out of here before? Oh, I'm going to have to take this one. Ah, good. Very good. Okay, supplies. Finished now. Okay, so let's see if I can take... Okay, so I've got the pillagers to get, and it's vectoring me over here. Ambusher. 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 Black arrow. Warrior. Pillager. Okay, that's 1. Let's see if I can get something to eat while I'm waiting for that to come back. Okay, that's a pillager. Now I do have... Oh good, it stopped. It's 2. That's a pillager. I'm getting to identify what they look like, even though it's running away. Yeah, the odds of me taking 2 of them are relatively slim, but I've got the other one coming at me. Okay, that was a little bit more problematic, as you would expect. Still got another 3 pillages to go. What have we got? That looks like a pillager. No, it's a black arrow. Pillager. And that did not one-shot it, which is fair enough. It's got to expect that that's going to happen. That's 5. Black arrow, pillager. Okay, but they're together, which is problematic. Thank you. Right, 6. Okay. Okay, and I'm back in stealth. When I've finished helping the people of Entway, travel to the entrance of Underharrow, which I will do next.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Is this going to be better? No, it's not.
The right hand is wicked.
Okay, now I could go talk to Cyric, but what I think I will do, rather than follow this storyline, and it's a nice storyline. It's a nice storyline between these two, and definitely worth doing if people want to. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to travel to the entrance of Actually, I'll go back to Gandalf in Edoras, to be honest. I think that's the best place to go, and see where Gandalf decides to vector me. Push ahead a little bit in the levels. Okay, Gandalf, what do you want? Sending me to Broadacres and sending me to the Eastfold. That's my level 89. Look for danger along the road to Oldburg. That's blue. I'm not going to worry about that as much, but I will look at Broadacres. I think that's going to be my next location to head to. Broadacres, Stoke specifically. Okay, well, what I will do is I will travel to Stoke. I got a crap.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Travel to Stoke. That is going to be a lot closer to my level, and that's what I want. So now I'll have to start worrying about things like, okay, so we'll go back here. Now I'll have to start worrying about things like Eyes of Sauron, corruptions, and the like. But I'll actually open both of those while I'm here. That's nice. Okay, I've got a landscape token which I may use at some point. An extra tracery and some uncommon enhancement runes. Okay, everyone, well, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye all.